The long-awaited Five Nights at Freddy's DLC is fully out, and we get access to the final patch notes, the release of the player stats website, as well as the legendary skins coming with this character. I have no idea what changed from this killer power-wise, but Springtrap is insanely satisfying to play as, and the difference between the PTB version and the live version is for me insane. I assume that it's the PTB jank completely removed, because his axe feels very responsive and almost goes directly to where you want it to go, and I am not kidding. Every single match I played with this killer, I have hit shots that are absolutely insane, which I tried to do in the PTB but rarely could get. Springtrap did get changes to one of his perks, as well as changes to various add-ons that we will talk about soon, but no changes to his power besides a small buff to cooperative axe removals. So overall, on my first impressions, Springtrap is an insanely fun character to play as. I haven't had a single bug with him, unlike with Houndmaster and Kaneki, so it is clear for me that the devs put so much more care into this killer compared to previous releases. His add-ons are fantastic and offer a lot of build variety, and in terms of strength, I still have to play him a bit more before I make up my mind, but currently I would say that he is hovering in A and high B tier. Clearly not S tier for various reasons, but also he is not weak at all. If you want a killer that is fun, interactive, with an insane skill ceiling so you learn every day, who has a lot of variety in terms of builds, and also who is strong but not brain dead, in my opinion, this DLC is absolutely a must buy for killer mains and new Fnaf fans, so I highly recommend you to get this chapter, because for me, it is a 10 out of 10, which is a very rare mark, as my last chapter that was close to this number was All Things Wicked with Sable and Unknown. If you're watching this video because you are new and you're thinking of getting Springtrap, there is a version on Steam which comes with this DLC and the game incorporated, with a sale lasting until the 10th of July, so you have plenty of time to think about it. Now let's talk about the amazing cosmetics this killer has, because he is the licensed killer with the most amount of them on release, and hopefully this won't be the last thanks to how popular he is. First of all, we have the Yellow Rabbit legendary skin, featuring Matthew Lillard with his appearance from the movie. This cosmetic comes with a unique model, new animations in the lobby as well as a new animation when spawning, and a complete set of voice lines for all situations. The jump scare animation as well as the Memento Mori is not unique to this character sadly, so it is literally White Man Jump Scare. A really cool Easter egg that this cosmetic has is that it has voice lines dedicated to Nicolas Cage, like these ones.
Superstar. Nice. By the way, I'm a big fan. What are you doing in here? Nick Cage, what is your deal, man?
So it's really cool to see two famous actors interact with each other in this way. And I wish Nicolas Cage had some special lines for Matthew himself. This cosmetic will cost you 15 bucks, just like the rest of Ascended cosmetics, and it will give you the Yellow Rabbit profile icon. If you are a fan of Matthew Lillard or a fan of the movie, as well as you want new voice lines, then I highly recommend this cosmetic. The second legendary skin we have is Glitchtrap from the Help Wanted VR games, and indeed, just like I said on my fun facts video, this is a virus given flesh by the entity, so you can see weird glitchy details whenever you play as this cosmetic. There are no voice lines, as instead they are replaced with creepy noises like he did in the games. And he also has unique sounds in-game, as his suit is not an animatronic, so it doesn't have the loud metallic sounds for footsteps. Additionally, this cosmetic changes the jump scare and Mori animation, as instead of the jump scare scream, he will shush. And this cosmetic also has a secret feature about it too. He even teleports back with a design very similar to the Ruin and Security Breach games. Purchasing this cosmetic also gives you the Glitchtrap emblem. In my opinion, this cosmetic is for me personally much cooler than the Yellow Rabbit, mainly because I did not expect them to make this cosmetic in the first place. It's much more creepy compared to the original and movie design, and I will be maining this one for sure. Absolute must buy. Springtrap also comes with two other very rares, and this is how they look in game. I think that both skins have cool weapons in first person, more than the actual legendary skins, so they are also a fantastic choice if you want to rock a cheaper cosmetic on him. All original survivors also come with the Fnaf t-shirts, and if you get one, you will receive the Fnaf Friends emblem with your purchase. There is also a bundle if you are a big spender and want to get all of them. And now let's talk about the various balance changes that happened in this patch, starting with many of the changes that Springtrap got to his add-ons. Overall, the majority of the add-ons were buffed or they did a side grade to it, but there are others that got nerfed. Starting with the buffs, the Access Panel add-on has a new effect, and that is revealing survivors near doors with Killer Instinct. This makes the add-on, which previously could only be used to throw the axe through doors, a very niche one, into a very useful information add-on, so it's much better now. Iridescent Remnant now doesn't block windows, but instead it blocks all pallets 32 meters from the door you exit for 12 seconds. Kinda meh, to be honest. Fast Coin only has a 24 turn radius max instead of transferring bigger ones. The Celebrate poster got a side grade, which is a nerf, as now it only increases haste by 12% instead of 20%, and it affects everyone within 32 meters of the survivor hit with the axe, so you can no longer use this add-on to chase other survivors with the insane speed. Foxy's Hook got a nerf to both the duration and haste effects. Boney's Guitar got a nerf, with now a side effect of reducing your undetectable after exiting a door by 50%. Phone Guy's add-on got a weird change that I am unsure if it's a nerf or a buff, but it looks like it's a nerf to me. And the rest of the brown add-ons got buffs to feel better, but they are not very notable. Something interesting is that Haywire was nerfed in what looks like a side grade. Now, the regression will go down to 0 and 100% speed, so it's as if someone was reverse closing the gate. However, the effect will only work once the gate is at 80%, so it's a perk made more in order to counter 99ing the gates. I already said that this perk design is something that I am not a fan of, so this perk sucks even more now, but I hope I am wrong and someone finds a crazy use for it, like maybe with Singularity. The official Dead by Daylight stats website is finally open, and you can check it out now using the link in the description. Just log in with your behavior account and you will be able to see all of your basic stats with both survivors and killers. These stats include your pick rate and kill rate with each killer, some emblem information, and much more for each of the killers and survivors you have played. According to these stats, my favorite killer is Nemesis, my most lethal is Kaneki, and my weakest is the Knight. Also surprisingly, it also says that the Dredge is the killer I have played the most, and I am also apparently really good at it, which is surprising considering how I don't care much besides the cosmetics. It also tracks your match history, so you can prove to your friends that you are a beast, or not, it depends on your skill level. In here, you can even see what perks and add-ons each of the survivors and killers ran, the map, as well as the overall score. If you are wondering why these stats look weird, especially if you are like me and played for ages, that's because it only started tracking the data from the 1st of September of 2020, so in my case, 4 years of my history are gone. And that's about it for this chapter and patch review. But this is not the last video that I will be making about this topic. Stay tuned, because a lot of very cool videos are coming in June, and when it's ready, the complete Dead by Daylight Killers Explained for Beginners will be updated in order to feature all missing killers as well as an improvement on each chapter that will massively help survivors and new players. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a nice day and enjoy Springtrap!